They say it only takes a single moment to unravel years of comfort. For me, that moment arrived at our college reunion, surrounded by old friends, fading laughter, and a glimpse of my wife I hadn't seen in years. Her name is Claire. 10 years of marriage, 2 kids, and a picture-perfect home. From the outside, we looked solid. Inside, we had quietly become polite strangers. Still, I believe we were okay, steady if not exciting. That illusion cracked with one careless sentence. It started playfully enough. Everyone was reminiscing. Bad haircuts, missed chances, the usual nostalgia. Then someone asked Claire if she ever regretted marrying young. She smiled, that teasing smile she used to wear when we were still us, and said, "Sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if I'd waited, maybe married someone who still had hair." The table erupted in laughter. I didn't. I forced a grin, but something inside me sank. It wasn't just a joke. It was the tone, the ease, the way her eyes didn't meet mine. To everyone else, it was harmless fun. To me, it felt like truth disguised as humor, the kind that only slips out when the mask falters. The laughter died, but her words lingered. That night, something inside me quietly fractured. Not loudly, but cleanly, like glass under gentle pressure. The drive home was silent, the kind of silence that hums louder than words. Claire scrolled through her phone, smiling faintly at reunion photos. I kept my eyes on the road, pretending not to notice. Each mile between us felt heavier than the last. When we finally parked, she said, "You're awfully quiet. Don't tell me you're still sulking about that joke." I laughed, a hollow sound that didn't feel like my own. She shrugged, grabbed her purse, and went inside. The door clicked shut before I could find words that didn't sound small. That night, as she slept beside me, I stared at the ceiling, listening to her steady, distant breathing. The truth wasn't in what she said. It was in how easily she said it, how comfortable she'd become making light of what once mattered most. The days that followed didn't erupt in arguments. They just thinned. Our conversations shortened. Our touches felt practiced. The space between us wasn't filled with anger, but something colder, indifference. I began noticing what I had ignored for years. How her phone lit up constantly with messages from a co-worker named Ryan. How quickly she smiled when it did. How long she took to respond. I didn't question it. Didn't accuse her. Maybe I didn't want confirmation of what I already sensed. Maybe I hoped silence could fix what words couldn't. It never did. A week later, she came home late again. Her hair was slightly messy, her perfume stronger than usual. When she saw me still awake on the couch, she smiled faintly. "You didn't have to wait up," she said. "I didn't," I replied. "Just couldn't sleep." The room went still. For a second, I thought she'd offer something. An excuse, a lie, anything. But she just nodded and walked past me into the bedroom. The soft click of the door felt final. That's when something in me let go. The next morning, I didn't confront her. I made breakfast, packed the kids' lunches, and left for work. But I'd stopped being her husband that night. I was just a man fulfilling duties. She noticed a change. Maybe that's what unsettled her. The quiet shift in me. The man who once argued, questioned, and pleaded had gone silent. A month later, she brought up the reunion. "I was only joking, you know," she said softly. "You used to laugh at everything." I looked at her, really looked, and saw just how far we drifted. "Yeah," I said, "but not everything's funny anymore." She blinked, unsure how to respond. That was the moment she finally understood. The joke that night hadn't caused our ending. It had revealed it. Now, when people ask what happened, I don't talk about the reunion or Ryan or the silence that followed. I just say that sometimes love doesn't die in flames. Sometimes it simply fades away. With laughter, one person stops sharing. And once that laughter is gone, no amount of just joking can bring it back.